England's Countryside by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Give me the meadows where daisies grow, woods where violets and bluebells blow, the winding lane with the green hedgerow, where the thrush sings to his bride. Give me the downs that sweep to the sea, scent of the wild thyme blowing free, honeysuckle climbing the old thorn tree, in England's countryside. Give me the bridle path through the glade, where the primrose blooms in the shade, a trysting place where the cottage maid meets lover at eventide. Give me the open moors to tread, where heath and gorse their radiance shed, larks singing gaily over my head, in England's countryside. Give me a cottage with thatch on the roof, ducks in the pond, sound of a hoof, rooks in the elms, the dog's deep woof, a footpath my steps to guide. Give me the inn by the old village green, welcome refreshment, appetite keen, a tankard of ale neath the old oak beam, in England's countryside. Give me a bed just under the thatch, blankets and quilt with many a patch, the moon and twinkling stars to watch through the lattice open wide. Nightingales, hark, O melody rare, sing me to sleep without a care. Where'er I be, my heart is there, in England's countryside. Where the Cowbells Ring by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. I met her in the meadows where the cowbells ring, where buttercups and daisies grow, and larks sing on the wing. When I saw that fairy form, 'twas then my love was born, when I met her in the meadows where the cowbells ring. The moment that I saw her, my heart was at her feet, the sun was shining on her hair, a bloom was on her cheek, bloom as fresh as any peach, standing there within my reach, when I met her in the meadows where the cowbells ring. A Primrose by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. A simple little primrose I, and grow beside the stream, and as the water trickles by, the livelong day I dream of other flowers that grow near me, so stately, proud, and tall, but still this little primrose is the sweetest of them all. I love the balmy air of spring, I love the morning dew, refreshing me, a humble flower, and giving life anew. And though no gentle hand is nigh to tend me here so low, for tender care I do not sigh, sweet nature makes me grow. A Devonshire Cottage by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Written while on leave in 1918. Cottage so cozy, under your thatch, old-fashioned kitchen no mansion can match. Porch rose-covered, vine-entwined bowers, mellow the scent from sweet-smelling flowers. Log fire, a bright light, what joy, roomy chair, dreams by thousands hatched in your lair. Hedden, I hear you, casement is wide, sweet your melody, splashing with pride. 10 days only enchantment we knew, again may we come to acquaintance renew. A Highland Brook by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. O hallowed scenes where oft in youthful days I made the woodland ring with merry shouts, and trod your sylvan paths and rocky ways, oblivious of the future and its doubts. You're now a memory. Once more, sweet Mooren, by your banks I roam, like snake of silver ever on you go, sometimes a cataract of splashing foam, then quickly murmuring through some vale you flow. You're now a memory. Again I clamber up the heath-clad steep, and wondering gaze on nature's grand display, I hear the bleating of the mountain sheep. What rapture could I make the picture stay? 'Tis now a memory. 'Tis sweet to dream of days long, long gone by, of faces that we loved no more to see. For some have gone, some in the churchyard lie. Still all are dear, yes, very dear to me, though but a memory. A Holiday in Kootenay by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. We sing of the glorious Kootenay, we sing of her scenery rare, we sing of her mountains and valleys, and the pleasure and wealth that is there. We sing of her lakes and her rivers, her sports and her pastimes so gay. If you drive a sedan or a flivver, you will love her forever and aye. We sing of the glorious Kootenay, of Nelson, her Queen City fair, her beauty, her pleasures, her sunshine, in this Canada none can compare. We sing of the cities and places that surround her on rivers and lakes, for in them you will find all the graces, and to see them enjoyment awakes. Come and play in the glorious Kootenay, the tourist's delight from morn till night. Come and play, come and play. You will never forget, you will never regret your holiday in the glorious Kootenay. Forest Lovers by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Song filters through his tiny beak, a hymn of love to sitting mate. The bough adorning, plumage sleek, he trills from early morn till late. And soon the fledglings in the nest, so downy, throats all gaping wide, will give the parent birds no rest. They must be fed, whate'er betide. Dame Nature all their wants supplies, the north, the south, the west, the east. The earth, the trees, the brook, the skies are hourly garnered for the feast. At last there dawns a happy day. What fluttering for initial flight! Proud parents tempt, the youngsters sway. Hurrah, they're off! Oh, what delight! To a Spring Day, England, by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. O happy day, your dawn we greet, expectant of the joys to meet. Too soon your radiance will be past, and shadows by the moonlight cast. But while it lasts, delights we crowd, we laugh and shout, we think aloud. Forgetful of the past we shout, oblivious to the future's doubt. All things in nature we admire, they teach a lesson of things higher. The guiding influence of his hand is evident throughout the land. Through leafy portal we advance, where mossy carpets tempt to dance. The feathery tribe, now winter's gone, are piping out a welcome song. Full well they know the time is near to mate and build a nest, to rear with tender care another brood, to swell the music of the wood. The chaffinch with his merry chink again with mate has formed a link. In yonder tree a noisy jay disports himself in plumage gay. Too proud is he to see Tom Tit, that seems too busy long to sit. With coal black head and bluey breast, he scorns to take a minute's rest. The tiny wren with plaintive note, in Mother Earth a home has sought. With feathers culled from far and near, she's made it snug and warm, no fear. And now we leave the wood behind, ourselves we in a meadow find. And here the gay kingcup holds sway, together with the daisies gay. Their only visitor the bee, humming his tune across the lea. But listen, melody now greets, and casting up our eye it meets, far in the sky a speck so small, how wonderful we hear it all. That melody, O glorious strain, that ceases not until again the songster of the sky, the lark, reaches the earth with rapid dart. Perhaps his humble nest we pass, 'tis only hid by tuft of grass. The cawing rooks that love to roam are winging slowly to their home. The day is done, for see a mist already hill and dale has kissed. Alas, too soon the day is done, but list, another one will come. Rainbows by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. I'm the slow-can fishing pool, rippling, calm, serene, full of lovely rainbows, tempting, sportive, keen. See them in the shallows, glistening as they rise, see them in the riffles, bubbling after flies. See them in the shady deep, waggling, dawdling, wise, early food digesting, dreaming of more flies. Soon they will be biting, just listen to your reel. Oh, isn't it exciting? Soon you'll fill your creel. Come and get some lovely rainbows, come and get them any day. Come and get some lovely rainbows when you're passing out this way. You will always find them biting, you will find them keen to play. Come and get some lovely rainbows when you're passing out this way. The Lads in the Kilts and the Trews by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. As we march along, I will sing you a song of the lads in the kilts and trews, sons of the fathers who fought and who died, but were never known to lose. They come from the hills, they come from the glens, and the great wide heathery moors. Then here's to the tartan, and here's to the kilts, the bent, the bonnet, the feather and trews. The bagpipes are playing, the kilts are swaying, as they march down the village street. They are on their way to the big display, and the enemy's retreat. With a song and a smile as they march along to the pipes and the big drums beat. They have done it before and they'll do it again, for they've never known defeat. Daddy, from the musical play On Puddleton Quay. Lyrics by R. Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. You know I've loved you ever since you carried me on high, upon your burly shoulder, Daddy, betwixt the earth and sky. Some years have had their sorrows, and some their pleasures too, and more I love you, and I cannot part from you. It's true I love a sailor lad, as true can be. My heart is in his keeping, Daddy, he vows he'll marry me. But I will wait for you, Daddy, until you bid me go. I will not leave you, Daddy, until you bid me go. Warden's Warriors, the 102nd Battalion, dated 1916, by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. They're leaving Scotland's banks and braes, as everybody knows, and thousands more are drilling in the land where shamrock grows. They're going across to England to join the red, red rose. They're going across the Channel, boys, to smash up Britain's foes. So come along, boys, and be men. The chance should not be missed. Join Colonel Warden's warriors. Enlist, enlist, enlist. The colonies are doing their bit, as they have done before, and thousands of Canadians are leaving their dear shore. They're going from the prairies and from the mountains too. They're going to show the Teutons what Canadians can do. So come along, boys, and be men. The chance should not be missed. Join Colonel Warden's warriors. Enlist, enlist, enlist. They're going from the Yukon, from India's coral strand, from far away Australia, a gallant, gallant band. They're going from New Zealand, from Tasmania as well. They're going to blow the Kaiser's nose and all the Huns to hell. So come along, boys, and be men. The chance should not be missed. Join Colonel Warden's warriors. Enlist, enlist, enlist. From Kootenay and Boundary some gallant men have gone, and Colonel Warden's warriors will swell the mighty throng. They're going to show Lord Kitchener that they can stand the test, and they're going to show the Germans all the wonders of the West. So come along, boys, and be men. The chance should not be missed. Join Colonel Warden's warriors. Enlist, enlist, enlist. The wives and sweethearts left behind, of you they will be proud, when you get into khaki and join the fighting crowd. And when the war is over, boys, and you come home again, they'll never look at slackers, boys, when they can look at men. So come along, boys, and be men. The chance should not be missed. Join Colonel Warden's warriors. Enlist, enlist, enlist. They're going to stick together, boys, a gallant, gallant band. They're going to stick together, boys, to help the motherland. They're going to stick together beneath the Union Jack. They're going to stick together, boys, and break the Germans' back. So come along, boys, and be men. The chance should not be missed. Join Colonel Warden's warriors. Enlist, enlist, enlist. Cricket by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Show me the game that can compare with the summer game where every player plays the game and plays it fair. That's cricket. Nor seeks nor craves for any praise, just does his duty, goes his ways, plays the game because it pays. That's cricket. Plays the game with all his might, in work, in pastime, and in fight. Plays the game because it's right. That's cricket. Memories on Armistice Day by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Today, of all days in the year, we turn the pages back to chapters far in the rear, but vivid still their rack. Can we forget those early drills, slope arms and forming fours, prelude to future deadly thrills far from Canadian shores? Can we forget that ocean trip, receding land we watch, destroyers dashing round the ship, vile submarines to catch? Can we forget that welcome sight, the motherland in view, the cheering crowds to left and right, our spirits rise anew? Then France, we're in the battle zone, in trains up to the front, bully and biscuits, hard as stone, camp in some farmyard dump. Can we forget that first night in, the floating duckboards, mud, machine guns spitting deadly din, the bursting shrapnel, blood? Can we forget those comrades dear, laid in some foreign clime? To us today they are quite near, their glorious death sublime. The Lark by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. I sing to the woods, the hills, and the dales, as in spirals I soar in my flight. I sing to the brook and flowers in the vale, to the summer sun brilliantly bright. I sing to the fields of ripening corn, and the buttercups golden and gay. I sing to the sheep and the lambs newly born. I sing to the new-mown hay. My symphony reaches the farmer's boy, as he ploughs and harrows the soil. Its melody fills him with wonder and joy, and eases his task and his toil. I sing to my mate, who sits on her nest. To her every note is a thrill. As she raises her brood, nature's bequest, all around her is peaceful and still. To all I broadcast my melody rare, my gift I give freely to man. Joy and peace reign in my kingdom up there. In creation, I'm part of the plan. Nature's Masterpiece, Autumn, by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. A cavalcade of autumn tints is seen in every view, an ever-changing glory, the season's gift to you. No human hand the paintbrush wields, such gifts the gods deny. Dame Nature is the artist, her studio earth and sky. Her backgrounds bold in green and gold, their memory will live. Her foregrounds rich in browns and reds, a pleasant prospect give. She paints the leaves, she tints the leaves of every bush and flower. In guiding hand her magic wand reveals her gracious power. In millions and in trillions she decorates them all. Sun gleams upon her canvas until the shadows fall. The Old Rustic Seat by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. There's an old rustic seat that is still dear to me, in an old-fashioned garden beneath an oak tree. and oft times in fancy my thoughts they will flee to that old rustic seat beneath the oak tree. Many years now have passed, alas, now I've lost track, since as children we climbed upon its old polished back, while mother and father and friends used to meet to talk of old days on that old rustic seat. Dudley Blackwood, by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. All Kootenay has lost a friend both loyal and true, a sportsman and a gentleman, pure gold all through and through. In business and in pastime his standards were the same, upright in all his actions, he always played the game. Renowned in many a field of sport, loved for his winning way, revered, his name will always be a symbol of fair play. He loved the woods, the hills and streams, and all that lived therein. No mean advantage of his skill could be applied to him. Rich was his store of district lore, stirring the tales he told, exploits and thrills with rod and gun, with keenness he'd unfold. He leaves behind a record this age cannot erase. His work for Nelson welfare all citizens will praise. Although in person he has passed, his memory will remain. Historians of the Kootenay will do honor to his name. Tomorrow, by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Dated France, 1917. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. Nobody knows what a new day may bring. Will it be joy, or will it be sorrow? Will it be tears, or will the heart sing? Light hearts today may be heavy tomorrow. Some friend has fallen. To bear it seems hard. But why should we weep, and why should we sorrow? Glorious death is the brave man's reward. Though dead, they will live through every tomorrow. When peace is reigning, and sword in the sheath, memories dear will sweeten the sorrow, and lighten the hearts of us mortals beneath. Summer Homers, by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Lady Mallard has gone to her summer home, somewhere on Kootenay Lake. Proudly she breasts the rippling foam, the Miss Mallards in her wake. The event no society column relates, publicity she can't abide. No need for her breed proclaiming the dates of their goings or doings confide. En route many shacks on the beach mar the view. Summer homers have settled there. You can find their address in society news, announcing their sojourn somewhere. Lady Mallard's amused, and the ducklings all quack when they see summer homers at play. In their gay bathing suits and intriguing slacks, it's their vogue to display their array. The Miss Mallards are shocked, and ask their mamma to fly to their home in the bay, where in seclusion and far from intrusion they may quack in their own private way. Knights of the Air, by Robert Main of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Our knights of the air, who do and who dare, are risking their lives night and day. It is their delight to chase and to fight, and to keep all our foes at bay. No matter the odds, they skilfully dodge and win in the old British way. For they do and they dare, any time, anywhere. We are proud of the knights of the air. The whir of their wings to the enemy brings the signal for flight and a scare. Engaged in the fight, their skill is just right, for danger never a care. Some pity, perhaps, for Fritz's mishaps, as they fight in the old British way, for they do and they dare, any time, anywhere. We are proud of the knights of the air. Then hurrah for the knights on their war-winning flights, the knights who rule the air. In cockpits they sit, all doing their bit, and proud of the honour they share. They have earned the name of playing the game in the old and the true British way, for they do and they dare, any time, anywhere. We are proud of the knights of the air. The Thrush by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. From throbbing throat and speckled breast his notes ring rich and rare, while Mother Thrush sits on her nest, potential songsters there. On bough beside his bride he trills as she brings forth her brood. The nest is near a rippling rill, a sanctuary of the wood. Day by day in sun's bright beams he sings in ecstasy. She hears his even song as sunset gleams that echoes far and near. A sacred serenade that fills her cup of gladness o'er. In a mutual adoration a victory they score. What loving care their heaven fills, nothing their joy can mar. Oblivious to all worldly ills, peace reigns where'er they are. Glorious Kootenay by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. Glorious Kootenay, bright star of the west, with nature's endowments you're happily blessed. Wealth in your mountains, in timber and ore, while your valleys productive add to the store. Your queen city, Nelson, set like a gem in the lap of the Selkirks. Oh, for a pen to laud all her charms, happy I'd be, far and wide to proclaim them, and say, come and see. Pleasant her streets, her gardens are fair, inviting her parks, enjoyment is there. Hotels up to date fill the traveller's needs, her links are renowned for great sporting deeds. Harnessed your rivers, developing power, your smelter, your riches refine every hour. Immense are your forests, a heritage rare, your climate ideal, rich harvests ensure. Your lakes are the envy of province and state, for pleasure and service a telling asset. Kootenay, slow-canned and arrow, big three, great now, but greater their future will be. Game of all kinds in your mountains abound, high up on your peaks wild goat can be found. Bear and deer haunt your woods, and the hunter excite. In your waters the trout are the angler's delight. Happy the tourist who enters your gates, enchantment awaits him, such grandeur elates. Scenes truly beautiful gladden the eye, and memory lingers long after goodbye. Glorious Kootenay, bright is your star, nothing your progress or beauty can mar. Wider and wider your fame will expand. Kootenay, Canada, glorious land. Trail, Watch My Smoke by Robert Mayne of Pop Inn, Bonnington. I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. Yes, I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. In silver and gold I'm refining wealth untold, and I've big schemes to unfold, watch my smoke. I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. Yes, I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. My smelting melting pot gives employment to a lot, and their jobs are sometimes hot, so watch my smoke. I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. Yes, I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. I make a fertilizer, makes plants grow twice their size, sir. You will find that is no lie, sir, watch my smoke. I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. Yes, I am the smelter city, watch my smoke. And I've got a hockey club, of the game I am the hub, and they're winners, that's the rub, so watch my smoke.